Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roger's Kakasungura YouTube channel, and a very big thank you to those who are supporting and encouraging us to keep pressing on analyzing and advising on matters politics in this country, especially when we are 3 months away to the general election. James Orengo once said in Parliament that government it's its own people. What does this mean? Before, when you are in the government, when you have powers, we understand when a politician supports government, it means you are in government and you have the powers to influence that particular government, especially members of parliament and aspiring presidents. Orengo said clearly that those supporting government now, it will punish them in years to come more than they will punish us. By then, James Orengo was in opposition with Raila Odinga. He was telling those people who are supporting government that yes, we are making a law today, but remember this. The law you are making now, just think about it in years to come. Because I have been in government. Government, it's its own people. Those were prophetic words by the Siaya senator right now, James Orengo. Now, when you support a person, especially a politician, put in mind there are days to come when things will change. Towards the election of 2017, Mucheru was still the Minister for ICT. Dr. Fred Matiang'i was the Minister of Interior. When Raila Odinga was campaigning, they alleged that government is planning to rig the 2017 election. That's why actually they never participated in the second exercise after the court nullified the election. They alleged, they pointed fingers at Fred Matiang'i. I remember by then, for those who were in Kenya and those who read history and in the archives, that's the reason 2017, you saw what happened to the opposition under the leadership of Raila Odinga. In the streets of Nairobi, when they were protesting, they were beaten. They were tear-gassed. So many people were injured. That was Fred Matiang'i by then in the Ministry of Interior. And we saw Ruto coming in public just months before the election and telling Kenyans, wacheni na Matiang'i. I remember that was the statement he was telling Ruto. By then Matiang'i was supporting William Ruto and the president Uhuru Kenyatta for the second term. And Mucheru, you saw what happened to people like Ezra Chiloba, who is now, I don't know, the Director General in CAK, Communication Authority of Kenya. Ruto was in public telling people what alikuwa anaambia Raila in rallies. I remember very well when Raila was saying Chiloba must go, when Raila was saying Jebukati must go, when Raila was saying Matiang'i must go. Ruto is on record defending these guys, akisema yule mtu wa kitendawili, yule muganga, wacheni na Matiang'i anafanya kazi yake. That's what they said. Wacheni na Ezra Chiloba anafanya kazi yake ya kikatiba. Wachana na Jebukati anafanya kazi yake ya kikatiba. That was William Ruto na watu wake by then. The likes of Akina Murkomen by then when government, the likes of this member of parliament from where? Yes, anaitwa Aden Duale. Yes, those guys were in government. They were in Jubilee. Akina Rafael Tuju alikuwa hapo, and so many people. Walileta Raila Odinga mbio. Wachini na Matiang'i in public. Sasa siasa hubadilika, ladies and gentlemen. Vitu hubadilika. Now, after the 2017 handshake between Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, the battalion that defended and played a big role in defending the votes of President Uhuru Kenyatta and his deputy William Ruto, the whole battalion, they turned their face immediately to Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta, leaving Ruto. One of them is the no-nonsense super minister, His Highness, His Excellency, GHC, OGH, PhD, Doctor, CRE, His Eminence, Dr. Fred Matiang'i. He shifted. Matiang'i akaanza kusema sasa, mimi liwal. Raila akisimama hapa, mimi niko hapa. Uhuru akisimama hapa, Raila asimame hapa, mimi niko hapa. Wakisema Matiang'i about turn, niko pale. Wakisema move forward, yes sir, niko pale. Wakisema beba kikabu, yes sir, niko pale. That is Matiang'i. Alisema I am submissive kwa mambo ya Uhuru Kenyatta na huyu mzee anaitwa Raila Odinga, kwa sababu hapo ndio nchi inatupeleka. Now, Ezra Giloba is in government now, back to CK as the Director General. Mucheru, the ICT minister, right now, he publicly endorsed Raila Amolo Odinga. Guess what? Now, you saw how they were abusing Matiang'i recently. Akina Rigathi Gachagua, kina Ndindi Nyoro, kina Silvana Sosoro, kina the Hornbill of Nakuru, Susan Kihika, Ruto himself. You saw how they abused Matiang'i. Wanamuita mtu wa ruaraka, a thief. What? They abused him, all manner of insults. This is the same person that Ruto defended towards the 2017 general election. Right now, he's abusing them. You saw Ruto saying yesterday, Kasimama kasema, all is not well. UDA and Kenya Kwanza is under threat. What is happening, Ruto? Mucheru has endorsed Raila. Why? He is the minister of ICT harafu. Yeye ndio kits za voting zinapitia kwake. Yeye ndio msimamizi wa transmission harafu. Yeye ndio anahakikisha kwamba internet imekatwa Kisii. Yeye ndio anasema kiti fulani imekataa kufanya. So we feel that as Kenya Kwanza, our election come August is under threat. We cannot trust Mucheru. Haya. So, a quick question to William Ruto before I proceed. A quick question. Why did you trust the same Mucheru towards the 2017 general election? Why? Why did you trust Matiang'i towards the 2017 general election? Why did you trust Chebukati towards the 2017 general election? Because you know very well and you understand that the criteria as government you used in 2017 against Raila Odinga, if at all there was any, because you know what Mucheru did, because you know what Matiang'i did. Why? You were in that planning. Now, because you know what they can do, because now it's dawning into your reality what Mucheru is able to do to the person he is supporting. Because you know very well. That is why you are now claiming that you do not trust them. Because you know the criteria you used in 2017. Mark my words, I'm very juicy. The criteria you used in 2017, if at all as alleged there was any, you are fearing it might be used against you come August this year. That is why you are afraid. That is why Ruto is afraid. That's why Ruto is shaken. But Your Excellency, sir, with all due respect, daktari, hey, remember, kumbuka, government sikwandasi and the swallows. I don't know if such English exists. It chews and the swallows. Let me speak now like a Kisii. Government, it chews and the swallows. It is the only people. You were in the government. You made the laws. You supported Matiang. You supported Joy Mucheru. The same government. The same government you supported in 2017 against Raila Odinga is now up in arms against your candidature. And if you're not careful, it will be messy and shall have casualties. So, what am I trying to say? Why should William Ruto feel uncomfortable when Mucheru says, I support Raila? Why should you be shaken? Why? Because you know what can be done. You have been in a rally, sipangwingwi. Muko na sisi tamu. Sisi tuko na Yehova jire. You have the system, we have God. Why can't you tell us now that you have Mucheru, but we have God? Why should you complain? Why should you feel the threat? Why? Just respond to Kenyans. Why do you feel the threat? You told us clearly that, yes, you have the system. Unajua mara ya kwanza, William Ruto clearly said, na alisema, Raila Odinga amekuja kwa serikali. Hamutanifukuza Jubilee. Is on record. Akiapa before God. Akasema mimi niko na Mungu. Hamuwezi nifukuza Jubilee. My brother and my deputy president, where are you ndugu yangu? Are you still in Jubilee? Are you still the party leader? Are you still a member in Jubilee? Ni swali tu. Uko? Uko? Haya. Ukakuja baadaye ukasema, najua mko na system. Hallelujah. Rababa. Najua mko. Hallelujah. Najua mko na system. Pastor. Najua mko na deep state. Lakini mimi niko na Mungu. Yes, God does miracles, I know. And I'm a true believer in God. And I accept that God has power over each principalities. God has power over the system. God has power. But why do you involve God in the same system that you used in 2017? Does it mean that God will only intervene now and did not intervene for Raila Odinga? Does it mean God becomes God when people don't support you? Okay, no. Mimi sipingi Ruto, but then I'm asking valid questions which any ordinary Kenyan can ask. Why are you insecure with Joy Mucheru? Why? Why do you cry like a baby? Why? I'm not against Ruto, but I'm asking valid questions basing on what he used to say there before. So this is an example to each and every one of us, especially those politicians. Unapounda sheria katika county, think about your children. Unapotunga sheria katika bunge, think about when you will be out of that parliament. Let me zone it down to Kenyans. Before you fight that politician, put in mind a time is coming when you you will be required to support him. Things change, siasa hubadilika, serikali hubadilika. Najua kwamba maisha hubadilika. Wish you the best, ladies and gentlemen. See you in the next video. Keep watching, keep subscribing. Thank you so much for loving my content. Mungu abariki sana.